Hey, welcome back to our survival Minecraft world, where we're keeping things simple, and not just making giant mega bases for the YouTube thumbnail. We just want to relax and keep things simple, hopefully inspiring you guys to do the same. And if that sounds good to you guys, hopefully you'll all subscribe, and possibly even ring the bell for notifications. And maybe together we can make Let's Plays feel like they used to. Today we have a ton of things to do, and one of those things is definitely making this mine an actual mine today. And maybe even getting a few more resources so we can expand what we're doing here. But I think the biggest thing we're going to be doing is exploring around the areas to possibly find other tree types or even the jungle that's over there just to get ourselves some moss. Or vines. Yeah, that's what's over there. And with that, we can possibly make this place seem a little bit more unique than just a regular village. So I'm basically thinking about extending this thing down as far as we can go. I mean, this does connect to the village on the outside, so it will eventually pop out somewhere near there, and we can make it kind of part of the entire village itself. I don't really have a full idea of what we're going to do for the aesthetic of the village at some point, so this little area I'll leave somewhat blank, and we'll come back and fill it in once we have a better idea. But this is just generic mine, so let's go ahead and take a quick look down here. It's kind of basic. It's just the wood pillars holding up the area. Very much a thing that you'd see in most mines, but you know, simple isn't a bad thing. We just want this to work out to be a place that we can come back to and not bump our head as we go down. It's always common to build just a single staircase and then use that to get up and down, but we want something that's a little bit more unique for that purpose, and I think this kind of works. Whoop. Hey, creeper. I guess rabbit. Oh, ow. A surprise guest. Anyways, I was trying to, okay. It has this little cave off to the side that we're going to connect into at some point, and we'll use this as like a part of the mine. But it will probably come off from the side right here, so let's not worry too much about that. This is the spot that reconnects to the outside where you guys can kind of see it peeks out right up there. And yeah, I'm definitely going to use this thing and build all the way down. But let's go ahead and continue working on this for a little bit. Oh. Wasn't really prepared for this. But hey. Where did you go? Oh, that scares me every time. Okay. Oh, you guys are... Alright. Yeah. Go fight between yourselves. Sure. I don't mind. It's a lot easier for me. Okay. Oh. Hey, at least we spawned back in town. Oh man. I was not expecting you guys to pop up into town out of nowhere, so maybe. Yeah. You're already dead, so I can get some of my stuff. You need to stay safe. Alright, one of them else is dead. Okay, 2 left. 1 left. There's my stuff. What's that noise? Alright, one more try. We've got this. Hope the golems don't attack these guys, and we can get them somewhere safe here in a moment. But here's my ow. No. Got you. Okay. Surely this time. You know, I guess this is one reason why I'm glad I'm not playing on a hardcore for my forever world. Although I don't think I would have tried to go after you. We can use this. Probably would have left you guys alone, but hey. Alright, well, how do we tame you guys? Okay, so I don't have to wait for hearts with you, do I? Or something? I haven't had a skeleton horse in forever, but let's go ahead and get ourselves the saddle. And okay, there is, yeah, it really doesn't seem like we have to tame them. But we have quite a few of them now. I think that's what, all 4 survived? So, oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go grab the saddle, and we're gonna go and try and get as many of these guys safely back to the base as we can. Does anybody remember where I parked my horse? I really don't remember at this point. If we can find where we put him, because I think he kind of ran away. I already checked over at the mine. I'm a really bad owner. We still need to also think of a name for him, so that's probably a goal at some point. But I guess if we don't know where he is anymore, I think, are you our horse? Saddle blends in on you, so it's kind of okay. Good, we have you back. Means we can put you somewhere safe now. One lead. And I will borrow this just for a second. I promise I will give it back as soon as we're done. We're not going to be using these guys as our mount, but I still think it'd be fun to have. So, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, where are, there's one of you. Okay, I see two. Yeah, okay, we can. Don't press shift anymore. And we can go put you down at the bottom. And you're next. So let's get you back. Where did you go? Okay. Let's get you back with the rest of them. And you're the third one. So that means that we just have to find one more. Well, I've been looking around for a little while here, and he may have gone missing, or I just might have missed where he went. Anyways, hopefully the golems didn't get him, although I ran next to him and I don't think they attack. I think we're safe. And I guess the last one is just going to be free. So we just put them down by the house for a little bit, and I think they'll be safe. But let's go ahead and get their stuff that we need to go exploring and get ourselves out of here for a little bit. Are you down here? No? All right. What the heck? Lock that up. I don't know where the villagers are up here anyway either, but you're still there. I really don't get where the heck he could have gone. I feel like everything in this town is slowly disappearing from me, even though I've tried to keep it safe. I feel like I'm doing a bad job somehow. Where are you? I didn't think that there was anything directly underneath here. How did I miss it? You sound like you're literally right there. Sound like you're literally in my ear. I know, don't worry, dude. I'm gonna get rid of him. He's right here somewhere. But that's where we just dug. Okay. There. Then where? Do you sound like you're above me? You're obviously like right here. Oh, I guess the golem would go after you if you were. Or at least try. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Well, whatever. You win, Mr. Zombie. I give up. It's your place now. Whatever. So before we head out, we'll put as many of these different saplings as I can out here to grow. And I'm going to do this completely well, not completely random, but spontaneously around here. And my goal is when we come back from our long journey, since we're not going to go really that far, we're going to try to keep roughly this area loaded. We'll grow a bunch of trees, and whether we like them or we don't, we'll need wood anyways, right? So I'm always cutting down wood over in the forest and regrowing them over there. But if we put down a bunch of trees here, just like this, well, as soon as we are ready to come back here and decorate more, it will hopefully be a little forest behind the village, which you guys will see what I mean by this, but it'll be easier to protect them with a wooded forest back here in a way that's like aesthetically pleasing. But it means that these trees are going to be hiding the way that mobs will try to get into the village, and we can light it up without it being ugly. So let's just do this until I run out, and then we can go on our way. I think I need maybe a few more than what we have here, but yeah, we'll see what this looks like. Well, buddy, you need to not be in here. Town is already missing you, and is kind of gone. Well, I think a lot of people have gone missing, so you need to stay safe. And it's almost nighttime, so we need to keep everybody else safe by sleeping. Well, now I understand how you got down here. Wow, I did not know that this was literally right next to where we are. It is right outside of town, and that can be probably a bit of a problem. Let's just get out of here before it becomes an actual problem. We really should start our adventure, so let's sleep. And as soon as we're up, we can head on out. I know I'm gonna need quite a bit of this. So I'm gonna want a bunch of mossy stones. I like the ones that we had in the center of town. And until we find actual moss, I think vines, if I'm not mistaken, or just an old head, work just fine. So if we can get as many as these, I think this is kind of like the main thing that we need to come out here for, but if we could find the moss, all the better. I mean, we're gonna go get cherry blossoms. A few other things that I can think of as well, but we won't get too many of these because we can grow them in town. I'm just gonna be a little bit lazy and grab at least a stack, or at least about a stack. Boo. Okay, hold up. This will be awesome. We replace most of the wood that we use for chests and root things. I should keep that. You know, in case we find a parrot in here, we might want a seed. But I don't think this place is all that big. Ooh. Also, cookies. Okay, yeah. Look, we're already outside of the jungle. I really thought this might be a tiny bit bigger. Ooh. What's down here? Oh, that's just water. Okay. Why was hopefully that looks crazy to you guys too, because on my side that I don't know what I was thinking there. Right, so this is right over here next to town, and the cherry blossom tree over here is the perfect time for it to start raining. But I think if we come over here, we're gonna find a lot more of the different things that we need, or at least hopefully. I don't know what's over too many different areas, but we need the cherry blossoms. So let's try and cross over here somewhere. I didn't realize there's such a big ravine. And that kind of ruins my plans. But I think there's still a spot over here. Yeah, it's not so bad over here. I think I just heard a bunny die. I don't know where he was. I was looking around for a second and all I heard was, okay, there are bunnies here. Well, you just need to come up here for some cherry blossoms. I think as long as we get one sapling of each of the different type of trees, I'm gonna be more than happy. So I don't really like the pink wood that much, even though I like pink. I like the leaves here more than anything. So I also want to grab a bunch of the petals. We'll get just enough for a sapling. I don't know what the drop rates are on these things. Some trees, it's super good. Some trees feel like it's next to impossible to even break even, aka jungle trees. Ooh, we finally get a break from the rain. No. Oh. Nope. Nope. I don't have any leather. No. Oh, okay. This is all powder snow. I don't know if we can collect any powder snow, but it's fine, I guess. We'll take these for later. Let's go ahead and sleep. Maybe this will get rid of the rain. All right. Next day, let's see what else we can find since everything here is, yeah, frozen. Snow anyways. Ooh, hey. You know what? We'll take you. Ah, that's our first one. We're gonna have to trade with the villagers at some point, so you know, why not? And let's see. Hey, jungle. Okay. Well, not necessarily what we need, but maybe we'll find something useful over here. Hey, mister. Don't mind if you... Okay. How about... Nope. I guess it wasn't meant to be. I don't think you eat cocoa beans. Well, that was one of the least useful one of these chests I think I've ever seen. And I think we just need to continue on our journey. Which, honestly, I don't think there's much else that I see that we want to actually go to. Even if this valley is rather nice looking. Although, I guess we did score some pumpkins. It is almost Halloween. So these will be perfect. Although I don't know if I should show you guys these yet. Be kind of surprised. You guys look like you're stuck. Let's get you guys out of here. Pretty sure. Oh, oh! Did you just grow up? I'm getting shoved off? Well, that's one way to grow up. I mean, rude, but you know, they do say yourself before your children. Oh, wait, no. Okay. You're still down there. Let's get you out, buddy. How do I do this safely so you don't die? Oh, careful, little guy. Come on up. Nope. All right, see, there. Ooh, why did big guys keep trying to push you guys off? Can you guys make it? I'm gonna assume yes, and you're your own problem now. Oh, okay. I mean, I was gonna give up. I don't even necessarily know where we are now. But let's go ahead and take you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take as much as this stuff, this nice looking dirt, as I can. I know that we're gonna need a ton of this for things that I have planned. Oh, well, you don't really look like a... Oh, okay. Well, there's 2 moss. That's really all that we need. Unless there's more over here. And... Nope. Okay. Let's just grab those. We can head out of here and get home. I don't really care. As long as we can get more bone meal. Okay, well, yep. You know what? I don't even care about anything else. Let's just get out of here and get home. Well, we've made it back, and our trees have kind of already started to grow in, so that's kind of nice. But I'm going to need to plant a lot more of them in order for it to really look like a little forest here. So I have a couple of tricks to make it look a little bit better. Plant them right around this area. So let's get creative with our tree placement. So if you put trees up like this, even though they might grow short, you might get some really tall ones like this as well. And we can fill in the tree trunks down at the bottom. So stick with me for a little bit. We're going to redecorate this whole area, and you won't even recognize it here in a minute as soon as we have everything grown. Well, it seems like you guys are going to be a pest even when it just rains in the middle of the day. So I think instead of focusing on these trees for a moment, make this place as safe as possible. And I think you guys will like the idea that I have. So stick with me here for a moment while I kind of do some chaos. Okay, so we just build out a fence that the zombies can't make over. We'll just go throughout this whole area and kind of build it in a way that is aesthetically pleasing from the inside, and it doesn't really matter what it looks like from the outside just yet. So I didn't press play on any of my audio for about 2 to 3 hours, so the next few minutes is just going to be some nice music for you guys to listen to. Hopefully you guys enjoy. So I had to change up a bit of my idea here. I think I liked the way that the stairs looked a lot more than anything else, but it wasn't really going to work for what I tried. So as you can see, I've already started to switch everything to, I think it's just going to be full blocks. It's going to take a lot of more work. I've already put in a bunch of this stuff, but I think it's just gonna look better, and you guys are gonna see. Hopefully you guys agree. I would ask you, but unfortunately, you know, can't really do that while I'm building. So let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'm just gonna go replace all this stuff now, which means I've wasted a ton of materials on stairs. Okay, so I'm not done yet, as you guys can tell. I'm still in the middle of ripping everything out, but it's the water here. It kind of looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the stone because I have bigger ideas for a bunch of stone later, and it doesn't look that bad down here. But it just looks good with the nature stuff. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna stop procrastinating. When you see me next, it'll all be done. Bye. So that was a little bit more than I thought I was going to do for this, but I also went in and put a little dirt path and started filling in all the little areas with different little things to see. I haven't put in all the water yet because, I mean, I also haven't, let's see, put in any of the stone on the bottom part, so I need to actually go mine a whole bunch more because we ran out. We ended up doing a whole bunch more off this each side in the different little areas, but we have this really nice little that we can see, or V lines, which is just from these trees cutting out the area, sculpting the landscape. Although we haven't built any new buildings or done anything really to the town itself, other than adding the things around it, it really looks like we've done a lot to this area, especially from day one. I mean, if you're coming into this town and it was in the middle of the forest anyways, sure, it might not look all that different, but with this water coming through, I definitely think it adds a little something. So let's go ahead and take a look and see the way that kind of set up the town. So I used the flowers that we found on our exploration throughout the area, just breaking up the ground a little bit. What I think I'll do is actually take some leaves, once I get some more jungle leaves, and put them in the ground as well to make it look like little clover patches. I don't know if anybody watches Beetle Blow, but it's something he did recently, so he's stealing that. And then up here where we started, a lot of the town doesn't look like it, but we've taken and blocked off a lot of the area from things getting in. You know, we haven't seen a pillager raid yet, but we're due for one. And I want to make it to where zombies can't get in, and we have enough light level everywhere inside so they don't spawn here. So that's our big goal with the way that we're doing this. However, one thing I have realized is that, unfortunately, they call them iron golems, not copper, and villagers can get out. So that's kind of a problem. You're just over there. That's fine. I'll light that up later. And then if we come back over here, the water runs underneath this house for right now, out through this little area. It's like a little irrigation system. We have some cut up logs over there. Can't get out through here, or in at least. You definitely could jump up on here and walk out that area, so I need to fix those little spots. But as the rest of the town, you can kind of tell that there's, you know, not too many places you can go. You can walk out through here. So this is the main gate area right now, and also probably our main area to expand. And you can definitely walk straight out through that area right now. But that's gonna stay that way for a little while. As the same with the very end of the town over there. You can walk out over there as well, but it's a little bit more sanctioned off. And that's kind of fine. These areas, they can't get out. Nothing can get in. I can't even get out. So this is blocked off really, really well. And most of this is just kind of like actually blocked off. And I just want it to look nice. That's really the whole goal here. I ran out of stone here, so this is all that you get for this right now. And I'll probably have this done before I even start on the next episode, but yeah, this is kind of the town. Hopefully you guys like the way it looks, and I'm still figuring out my style for the way that these videos are, the style that I want to do these buildings and everything in as well. So if you guys like it, subscribe. It really helps me and keep going. And also, you know, if you guys keep commenting, it'll help me figure out exactly what you guys like from all these episodes as well. So thank you guys for everything. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. And maybe we'll actually build something. Who knows? I mean, I probably would have built something this week, but this recording almost didn't even come out as it is. It's been a crazy week with a ton of things, but that's not important to you guys. That's just my own personal things. So I'll see you guys next time. No distractions, and we'll get ourselves an awesome looking town. And I hope you guys are building awesome towns too. And yeah, I'll be streaming live tomorrow, by the way, the day that the video comes out. Sorry, I keep rambling, but it'll be Halloween, and I'll be live, and there'll be a new Halloween episode out tomorrow as well. So hope you guys like it. Bye. I just finished recording, and I completely forgot that I've put together these for the town. I mean, for me, it's not Halloween yet. For you guys, tomorrow, or even the day that you're watching this, I'm not sure, it's already Halloween. So I at least want to put a couple of these out somewhere. I think each little villager should probably have their own. So let's just give them each one. I did make them, so I want to use them. I mean, you gotta be a little bit in the spirit, right? A little bit of spooky time, even though it's only Halloween for me in like 3 more days. Here we go. And there we go. Oh, I didn't make enough. I'm gonna run out for the one up there. Well, there's nobody living up there, so maybe that one's just a haunted house with nothing. Anyways, happy Halloween, guys, and I'll see you guys next week.